Thank you, Walter. I'm 73. You know, at my age, I often have no idea what day it is. Last Monday, I got up and I got dressed for church. Getting dressed for church on Monday morning. That's really stupid. I don't go to church on Monday. I'm Jewish. I don't go to church at all. Look, at my age, I still got plenty of life left. I got plans. I got goals. I want to ride my bicycle clear across the country. I want to see my grandchildren graduate from college. And after 50 years, if I'm really, really lucky, I want my wife to come to one of my comedy shows. Now, I have friends my age, and they also got plans. They're planning on dying. They are cleaning out the family home and moving over to one-floor condos. And they're buying cemetery plots in godforsaken places like Ohio. Why? So the kids won't be bothered. So the kids won't be bothered. Fuck the kids! Exactly! You don't think I was bothered going to every single swim meet, soccer game, and praying to the Lord on high? Please, please, don't make the finals. And I am still sacrificing them. I let them use my password to Pornhub Pro. Oh, you didn't know there was a Pornhub Pro? Well, that's the kind of dad I am. But I am not about to buy a cemetery plot in a godforsaken place like Ohio. I may have been born there, but I don't want to spend eternity there. I mean, I believe that your spirit lives as long as people remember you. And the only way they're going to remember you is if they come and visit your grave. And if I'm buried in Ohio, nobody's coming to visit. That's why we need destination funerals. Disney needs to step up and start offering destination funerals tied with timeshares. Imagine Disney Graveland in beautiful downtown Orlando between the parks and DeSantis' prisons. It's where the woke can go to die and be buried. I want a classic Disney funeral. A crystal casket, a pumpkin hearse, and the seven dwarfs as my pallbearer. Singing, hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to Berry Mark we go. I can't whistle. And then, every year, on the anniversary of my death, my relatives can come. They'll get a free stay at Disney World. We'll give them mouse ears, but before they go visit, an iconic Disney character taken around my grave, like Goofy. Oh, you kids! Well, there lies Grandpa. That's his final playground. So let's sing. Grandpa, Grandpa, grand-diggity dog. He ain't breathing. That's why we're grieving. His heart stopped beating, and now he's gone. Let's go to Space Mountain. My new boss is an ageist. I swear, he hates old people. You know, he makes me take a cognition test every day before I can start work. I have to remember a password just to get on the network, just to turn on my computer, for Outlook, for messages, for memos, and I first have to remember where it is that I work. I saw the news today, and you know, it seems like everybody hates everybody. The right hates the left hates the right, the Ukrainians hate the Russians, and everybody hates the Jews. Right. I really miss the 60s. It was a time of peace, love, harmony, and everybody hated the Jews. Ah, the good old days. No, they weren't. I mean, sure, we had the Summer of Love, and we had Woodstock, but we also had sit-ins, race riots, and assassinations. Those people that remember the 60s as idyllic probably remember Harvey Weinstein for his movies. Yeah, the movies aren't bad, but keep your daughters close. What I do miss from the 60s, though, is the simple things that we missed. Now, what I really miss, and this is going to be controversial, please don't hate me, but I really miss spoons. Check your silverware pack. No spoons. I went to dinner with my wife last week. It was so embarrassing. I got a nice piece of fish, some peas, some applesauce, and no spoon. I can't balance peas on a fork. I mean, balancing peas on a fork is like about as likely as this Congress passing a balanced budget. And where have all the spoons go? Anybody know? I know. It's the deep fork steak. Big Fork wants you to drop the innocent, lovely spoon and pick up the aggressive fork. Big frickin' Fork wants you to love forks, aggression, and football, and hate spoons, soup, and your neighbors. I spent the last 6 months in San Francisco, and the kids out there, they are absolutely fearless. They are dodging in and out of traffic on skateboards. They are riding 20-foot tiger waves. But you know what? It's not the kids that need to be fearless. It's codgers like me. If the kid does something extreme and dies, they're going to miss an entire beautiful life. If I do something extreme, all I'm going to miss is a hospice stay. And maybe a morphine drip. Look, boomers, we don't need long-term care insurance. We need senior discounts on extreme sports. And it needs to be illegal for any kids to do extreme sports, drive cars without breathalyzer ignitions, or serve in the military. You know, if all soldiers was codgers, wars would be so much quicker. Yeah, I mean, the young, they got plenty of energy, but they're stupid. People my age, we're tired, but we're smart. I mean, if it was only codger soldiers, we would have a ceasefire by noon, even in the Middle East. We'd take a nap at 2 and have plenty of time to make a senior discount at IHOP. Hey, when my kids were toddlers, they thought I was a genius. When my kids were teenagers, they thought I was an idiot. But by the time they were young adults, they thought I was an ATM. Now they're grown with kids of their own. They treat me like a kid. They say things like, my house, my rules. And it's COVID out there, wear a mask. And Mark, stop bitching, we're trying to change your diaper. Man, oh man, I hate the fact that just because I'm over 70, people treat me like I'm old.
You're young, man.
You know, on the subway, pregnant women give me their seats. And my only pickup line is, help, I've fallen and I can't get it up. But I get it, I do. As people age, they change. A young man at 22 with nice tats dreams of having a mistress who's young and sexy and will dress up like a nurse. Whereas an old man at 92 dreams of having a mistress that's a nurse. The young man really wants his mistress to knock his socks off. The old man, if you could just get these compression socks up all the way, that'd be very nice. Look, personally, I don't think you're old unless your side piece is your night nurse and your spouse appreciates the help. Because despite what they say about our president, old age is an attitude, not a number. Well, unless you've been pushed out of your job because of your age, then it's a short tumble. lose your job, lose all sense of purpose. Before you know it, you are sitting in death's waiting room. Only. And I'm not old. I walk my dog every day, twice a day, for 2 hours. All right, it should be an hour and a half, but you know that dog stops every 10 minutes so I can pee. I'm Mark Kalchek. Check me out on Facebook.